Hi everybody, this is the introduction to your horoscope for 2026. I'm also going to give you a few tips on what it means to be in a number 10 year. Okay, I've done some research, so I'll have to read for it. So let me pass on the information to you. And I hope you will enjoy it, and I hope you will have a beautiful festive season. Numerology and predictions for 2026. Insights for 1 to 9 resonates with the universal vibration of number 10. What you do is 2 plus 0 or 0 plus 2 plus 6 becomes a 10. Which also becomes a 1, as you usually hear me saying 10 becomes a 1, so it means a new beginnings. 10 is an ending and a new beginning. So this does symbolize bold beginnings, leadership and individuality. This year encourages people to take charge of their destiny, move beyond fear and embrace fresh opportunities. Globally, it will be a year of dynamic progress, though challenges may arise from ego conflicts and power struggles like with governments or the normal people that are protesting against the governments. The first quarter is predicted a period of planning, partnerships and laying strong foundations. People will feel motivated to initiate new ventures, career moves, though patience will be needed to manage emotions. The second quarter, April to June, energy shifts towards creativity, communication and adaptability. This will be a favorable phase for entrepreneurs, artists, professionals looking for growth. However, overconfidence may lead to financial risks if caution is ignored. The third quarter, July to September, a karmic period unfolds with responsibilities, authority matters and major life decisions. Individuals may face challenges that test their discipline and resilience. This is a time to work hard with persistence rather than seeking shortcuts. Remember, if you do things too fast, you might burn yourself, so you'll have to sit on the blisters. The last quarter, October to December, the year concludes with a spirit of celebration, recognition, and future planning. Relationships, family, bonding, and social life gaining importance. Financial stability and long-term security become priorities as people prepare for the next cycle. So I hope that gives you the little bit of explanation of what the new year will mean in quarters. Last year I did it as a full year and also about full moons and Mercury, but I will be back next year every month doing readings. So please do subscribe and like and share to your heart's content, and let's stand up for ourselves and make it a better period next year. So now I'm going to start with Capricorn, then I'm going to start with Aquarius and work my way through the zodiacs. This will be in Dutch and in English, but separate. So I hope you enjoy it. This is, I think, the 8th year that I'm doing the yearlies. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for your reaction, liking and sharing. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello Libra. This is your horoscope for 2026. Just let me do the technical side for you and then you can see a better picture. I hope you're well. I'm using the Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. You can see this whole deck in the playlist reviews. and the Hanson Roberts, and I'll be using the angel feather, the colors of the angel feather, and that's you can use as your theme card to meditate on, to wear the color to bring you luck or attract luck. So let's get started. At the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups means that you might feel not comfortable in your skin next year quite often because you are bored, or you might be stressed. So relax and be alert. It's easier said than done, but be alert on what is happening around you, because there is an offer coming from the divine, or the the divine or the cosmos. It depends what you believe. But we've got a little robin here as well, and the story of the robin is that a bird landed on Jesus's shoulder, and a drop of blood from the crown of thorns dropped on his chest, and that's how he became a robin. So that's that story. It's not a tarot, but it's a mythology and a spiritual story. And we are coming to Christmas, and it's going to be a very spiritual time. Anyway, it should be. It's also very commercial nowadays, I think. But definitely you might feel, he looks a bit sad. So you might be sad, you might be worried, you might be stressed. You might make yourself into a frenzy for nothing. So just take time out to meditate. If you don't meditate, contemplate and evaluate. Always evaluate your situation and see what you can do or change. That is what you need to do. Take time out to think and to rest, and find options. Ask help. Don't be scared to ask help, whether it's from a loved one, a friend, or an institution. Like if you haven't got a job, go to the job center or go to your municipality and ask for dole money, just to tie you over until you have some more money and a job. But there could be a job on offer. This could be love on offer. This can something that you're wanting could be coming in. Don't have any preconceived ideas and expectations, because you will get what you can cope with. The angels might even, or the divine might even give you something better or even more exciting and good towards you. There could be a wish coming through, as we've got the Nine of Cups. It also means the end of emotional sadness. So if you take back control, then this will be fulfilled. You are back in control, and you can change, as I said, the situation, or if you've got a question, you can change the outcome to a situation or a question, especially if you do your research and ask for help. But don't go and sit and mope, because the world will carry on without you. So take control and see what you can do. Like I said, contemplation and evaluation. That said, that's the overall energy. 4 is also productivity, so it might be a busy year for you, but also stability will return. I hope you've watched the introduction, because it will explain to you what type of energy next year in general is. And in the first card we have is the Queen of Swords in January. This means that you could be dealing with authorities, or you could be seeking advice from authorities, somebody like a social worker or an advocate, a lawyer, and a real estate agent. And that is if you're planning to move, if that is your wish. The Queen of Swords, it represents Libra, so this could be you or another Libra. Prominently, but don't forget Gemini or Gemini or Aquarius. The card that we have on here is the moving home card, and you saw me shoveling the cards, and I didn't know this was moving. For those that are wishing to move, there could be legalities or officiality with this situation. Like you might like a very old house, but you haven't done a survey. So this is actually advising you to seek advice and have a survey done on the house for hidden breakages or neglect. It could save you a lot of money, and with a lawyer, sparing the lawyer if you have a survey done. It will give you a backup and a guarantee that you've done everything possible before you buy the house. But it also seems that you will be signing official documentations, whether it's a marriage certificate or buying a house or a mortgage or a loan, as this card represents marriage and moving home, but also celebrations. If you're not throwing parties, you could be invited to parties. Also, this means that you will be seeing friends and family perhaps, and new people, and those new people could become friends, and perhaps acquaintances could become your best friend as well. 4 means stability and productivity, like I said when I was reading the 4 of Cups. So if you take back control, then definitely you will create stability and productivity. In February, we have the Magician. So yes, taking back control, that's what the Magician is all about as well. It is also means magical. Something magical is going to happen perhaps in February. This could be on Valentine's Day if you haven't got a partner and somebody proposes to you, something like that, or you get a card for Valentine's Day from a secret admirer. But definitely there could be a new beginning in February, as this is number 1. Also, the Magician is the greatest illusionist, and that's why I always say with the Magician, don't create illusions, then you won't have any disillusions. Keep things transparent. You hold the key to your life's force and your life's path. The Magician also represents Gemini and Aries, so you could be meeting or dealing with an Arian or a Gemini in February. What have we got here? We have the 10 of Cups. Again, you've got the 9 of Cups as the overall energy, and this means that completion. 9 and 10 are completion. So there is a new beginning. 10 becomes a 1. So this is 2 1s that you have. That's an angelic number, like all double numbers are angelic numbers. So that means that the angels have your back. And look it up on Google what the angel number 44 or 11 means. If you've got more 1s or more 4s, then have a look at those numbers. But definitely, again, reunion, celebrations, emotional happiness, ultimate happiness nearly, because the sun is the ultimate happiness. Reunion with family and friends, going on holiday, moving home. So you've already got 2 cards for moving home in January and February. So if it doesn't happen in January, it could be happening in February. Also, if you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions, because it's a very fertile time. You could be getting engaged, married, like I said, and there could be proposal. You can start a family, expansion in the home and family, whether it's with a child or a new domestic pet. But definitely promotions, wage rises at work or in your career. If you've got your own business, this means expansion in business, and people are talking about you and your services. You will be in demand. Now, this could also mean that you could be guiding people with your service or whatever you do. In March, this is the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter, we have an advisor again, like the Queen of Swords. We've got the Hierophant, but the Hierophant is not only an advisor, but also a spiritual guide. Whether it's religious or another form of spirituality, like yoga or meditation, he can teach you how to do that. Usually you see 2 pupils One represents the conscious and the theory, and the other one represents pragmatic, hands-on, and doing things practically. So you might be learning something, like I said, or you might be gaining knowledge, because he's also an advisor, so he could be giving you advice with regards to a judicial situation, because we've got the Queen of Swords here, and that means municipalities, courts, officiality. So there again, it could be the marriage guidance counselor, the justice of the peace. He does join people together. The good thing is it's number 5, so there will be mega changes and you're halfway to reaching your wish or your goal. The 9 of Pentacles means that there is an ending to monetary difficulty and a new beginning. Perhaps that confirms the 10 of Cups, the promotions, and you're going into a new phase of wealth and health. I'm sorry about my voice, but if you hear any drilling, they have been drilling for the last 3 months here, so I'm sorry about the noise. I've been trying to wait until they've quieted down, but they're starting again apparently. And that's why it's taken so long for me to get these yearlies out. You've got in April, the second quarter, you've got the 6 of Wands. You're moving away, so it's also confirming March that you're moving away from difficult times and going to quieter times. You're leaving rough waters. Oh no, it's the Wands, not the Swords. So that means that you're the champion. So it does confirm that you're leaving the negative behind you and you're moving to quieter times in victory and glory. You see all the doves, peace have returned. Again, this card means moving home or going on holiday and starting a family, expanding the family or the home or the business. You are being seen, you've got recognition. Be careful here, because there could be somebody that's jealous of you and they want you what you have. So they could be demanding your attention and are seeking your attention. You, in other words, lying next to the Hierophant, you are the teacher. Make sure that you're going to get paid for it, okay? We've also got the 2 of Rods on the 6 of Wands. Again, now that you are in this position of a champion, you might be making plans for the future. The 6 of Wands also means engagement, marriage, promotions, salary advancement increase. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions, because time is fertile, definitely in the first 2 months, but also in April. As the 6 of Wands, I've already explained to you what it means, but plans could be coming together. It is a marriage card. Here you've got making plans, but you could be partnering up with the 2 of Wands in business or in romance. Joining ventures, I'm hearing you might be joining ventures at work, but you might even have a group. I'm seeing a group and a bus on holiday, so you might be sharing a holiday with friends or family and reuniting as well. In May, you've got the 2 of Swords. What are you not willing to see, or why have you closed yourself off? This is also confirming the all over energy, the 4 of Cups, that you might not feel happy or satisfied. You might be mulling over things, overthinking things, and that's why you might be closing down. So yes, don't sit behind the geraniums, but come in action. Open your mind, open your heart, your solar plex, your emotional chakra. And also in the traditional tarot, she wears a blindfold, so you can't hear, because the blindfold covers your eyes and your ears, So open your eyes, open your ears and your mind, and dare to take on the confrontation if necessary. But this cat is very agile, flexible, compromising. He knows that the swords can cut his paws, so that's why he's stepping sleekly and slowly. In other words, to interpret it, I would say make sure that you are flexible and compromising and going with the flow, but don't give too much of yourself away, whether it's ideas or energy. Like the Six of Wands, I said to you, you could be in demand. You don't want to be drained by other people's energy. So open your heart, let the 3 L's in: love, laughter, and enjoy life. On this card, we have, what have we got on this card? The Two of Swords. Enjoy life. Don't be too serious all the time. You know, you are looking towards the future, but the dawn is breaking. A new day is breaking, or phase is breaking in for you. Okay, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here, Libra. Very nice card. It's the same as the 10 of Cups. So here you will have happiness and security, but make sure that you know all the ins and the outs, especially if you find yourself in a Mercury retrograde. Be careful of electrical things and mechanical things. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what I've been told to say. Okay, read the small print as being said, and that's why you most probably need these advisors. The 10 of Pentacles means that you might be starting work in a family business or taking over a family business. You might be starting your own family business, but family is very important in February and May, as we've got the family card and the 3 generations. This could be family money, so somebody could be helping you in the family or friend circle to give you money for a certain situation, helping you, assisting you. Again, it's a fertile time, so you could be getting pregnant. If you don't want to get pregnant, take precautions. This also means engagement, marriage, starting a family, expanding the family, the house, or the business if you have a business. You could be expanding the family with a baby, but also a pet. Look at that, that's where the dog is. Again, you've got an ending and a new beginning. So you've got three ones now. So definitely going upwards from 1 to 2. Okay, what have we got in June? Oh, we've got the Lovers, and the Lovers represent Gemini. So you could be meeting or dealing in Gemini time, or this could be the time frame. We've got the Archangel Gabriel here represented by this sign, and Archangel Gabriel will have your back in June. Also 6 means that you are more than halfway in getting to your goal. Again, it's a 6, you've got 2 6s, and definitely take time out, but don't sit on the fence. This card also reminds you that you might meet your soulmate, or you might meet a soulmate. This doesn't have to be a lover, although it's lovers, the Lovers, that's the sign representation. But it doesn't have to be a lover. It doesn't have to be a romantic connection. You have a soulmate on many levels, like at work, perhaps in a hobby, perhaps somebody that you can empty your heart to and ask for advice. So don't sit on the fence. Make that decision or choice. Always maintain that control, like I said, in February. Now, on this card, we have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords means take time out, meditate, contemplate, and evaluate. This could also mean that you might be taking midweek breaks or a weekend away in June. Libra, in July, you have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups means that your cup will be running over of happiness and luck. These are not tears of sadness, tears of joy. You can see the butterfly. This means a transformational time. Also, luck is, the black cat means luck. We've got the Hierophant here, so you might be getting married. This could be love, this could be passion. Remember, passion doesn't last, so set your boundaries. Also, the Hierophant could be, is not only the high priest that marries people, could be the justice of the peace. Some people don't get married in church, other people do. But it also represents institutions and municipalities, and you've got them twice. You've got them in March and you've got them in the third quarter. Okay, so at the beginning and at the ending of the first quarter. Also, with the Ace of Cups, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio or a Pisces. With the Hierophant, though, he represents Taurus. So it could be a professional, but it could also be somebody that's mature, that you love, trust and respect. In August, we have the Four of Wands. You've had the Four of Wands in January. So if you didn't get married because you're single, then you could be getting married in August. A summer wedding is being said. Four of Wands, like I said, in January, you could be invited to parties or throw parties yourself, like a barbecue for a birthday, who knows, your partner's birthday or your children's birthday. So definitely there could be friendships that will be built on solid foundations, as the Four Wands represent the corner of a house, and a house is always built on solid foundations. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is turning in your advantage. This means that you could be getting a wage rise, a promotion. You could be traveling for work or going on holiday. Usually it means holiday because it's the summer and then the children are off school, so you can take a holiday. This also means some of you that you might be immigrating to another country, a warmer country, because look at the center, it's warm. And again, you could be meeting or dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, and it represents August, Leo, and a Leo person, Leo time. And remember, time is man-made, not the way time is man-made, so this is a softer way, not a solid time frame, because Leo is also in July, so something could be coming to you in July or in the first 3 weeks of August. So take that widely. The wheel also means karma. Karma will be returned to you threefold, and this means that definitely if you've done good or wrong, you'll get it back threefold. If somebody's done you wrong or good, they will get it back threefold. Promotions, wage rises, getting engaged, starting a family, expanding the family or the home. Wow, you're just going upwards and onwards. The wheel is turning from your advantage. Number 10, again a 1, so you have several ones by now. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, wow, 5, so quite a lot of new beginnings. Don't be scared of the new beginnings. Take it as excitement. You want excitement, you want to get out of your head with the Four of Cups, the all over energy. So there you go, you've got it. You've got an exciting year ahead of you, Libra. You've also got the Devil, and that is in September. The Devil means somebody that has bad habits, arriving late, it can, for a date or something like that, burning the candle on both sides. It can be also an addiction. It could be somebody that bosses you about, that is not a soulmate. But here we see a little mouse, so something might also be gnawing at you. Again, that is more or less the same energy as this. Overthinking things, then if you go back to your thoughts, whether they're positive or negative, means gnawing, overthinking things. Be careful of somebody, because I do read the Lenormand. I can't apply that to tarot, but the mice always reminds me of gnawing and cheese. So cheese, do you hear the word cheat? Cheese, cheat. So be careful of somebody pulling the wool over your eyes, or being dominating and telling you what to do and causing fights and things like that. The devil does represent Capricorn, so you could be meeting or dealing with a Capricorn, so definitely be aware, okay? Don't believe everybody, what everybody says. And it looks like his main is money. So if something sounds too good to be true, it's not. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Take a page out of the King of Wands or Rods book and go for what you want, okay? Seek that advice. There's plenty of people that love you and have life experience and life knowledge that can give you good advice. The King of Rods represents Aries. You already had Aries with the Magician. So again, he's appearing. So if somebody appears twice, it's more than likely that they will be crossing your path. Now, the King of Fire, he doesn't let his mind rule his heart, or his heart his mind. He makes a choice, and he does his research, and he makes plans logically, strategically, and he takes those plans into action, cost what may. So you might be dealing with an Aries, but don't forget Leo or Sagittarius. Also in the excuse me, the first week of the fourth quarter, we have Judgment. So you could be judged, but Judgment also means new beginning. And this is Archangel Gabriel again, protecting you. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. This also means a reconciliation or a second chance. So if you've fallen out with somebody, and you might be overthinking or mulling over that, and there could be a second chance in November. But there will be a new beginning, and that's happiness. That second chance, and luck is with you because you've got the black cat again, okay? And I think it will, that reconciliation, if you're thinking of reconciliating, I think it will be successful because you've got the 10 of Cups again. You've got the 10 of Cups twice. Now, the Page of Pentacles, this is news. This could be news about a child, coming from a child or somebody naive. And the Page of Pentacles also represents Capricorn. So there could be a prominent Capricorn around September, October. But don't forget Virgo or Taurus. News is on its way. Could be an idea that you have that you want to put into the material world, especially if you've got your own business. So there is advancement, I would say, and you might be getting a second chance at that. Okay, so again, family is important with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Again, time is fertile for this new beginning, if you've got the new beginning, to be successful and help for long term, but go with the flow. Holidays, moving home, moving the business, expansion. If you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions. If you're too mature, then you could be hearing of a birth or a pregnancy in the family or friends circle. Again, this becomes a number 1, so you've got 6 wands. Also, reunion celebrations are of essence in November, so you might be starting Christmas parties in November. Wow. And you've got the 6 of Wands, so you've got the 6 of Wands twice in your reading as well. Again, at the end of the year, you will have the recognition and you will be seen. Success is yours. Again, you could be, it's actually more or less the same energy as the 10 of Cups. Moving on, going on to the next level, wage rise, promotions. There could be a company car as part of a promotion. Or you could be thinking of buying a new car. You could be going on holiday and traveling by car or moving home. So definitely you've got the wreath of the champion here. Again, you've got 3 6s now. You've got 1, 2, let me see. You had another 6 somewhere. 1, 2, 3. So this is also a warning. Forewarned is forearmed is the devil's number. Okay, 3 6s. At the end of the year, you've got the World. Now you had the Wheel of Fortune more or less right at the beginning, the second half of the year, and you're ending with success and recognition. Karma will be brought back to you, whether you've done good or bad, or if somebody's done you good or bad. Again, this seems to be the energy that you are going forwards. And there could be weddings, there could be engagements right from November to the end of December. So again, you will be on top of the world at the end of the year, and you will look back and say, yes, my wishes, or some of my wishes, have come true. And that's the wish card. So long you take back control. Wow. You've got nothing to hide. You're being seen by the world. Perhaps you've gone, if you've got your own business, from regional to international on the web. So definitely success could be yours right at the end of the year and prior to that. We've also got the 7 of Pentacles. Not all your wishes might come true, or your seeds will be able to be harvested. It's like a tree, and it's blossoming and it's bearing fruit, but not all the fruit become ripe at the same time. It will be between 4 to 6 or 8 weeks. There's differences before the harvest is finished, but you are going to harvest at the end of the year. And of course 7 is good luck. Now the angel feather that I have for you is love is in the air. The pink angel feather. Well, you did have the Lovers. You do have the 10 of Cups twice, and you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So definitely it seems to be a varied but strong year for you in career and in love. Let's see which angel this is. I've got to find it. I know some of the angels. 33. Okay. Pink angel feather. Love is in the air, and pink is also the heart chakra angel. En dat is Samuel. The romance angels are here in the form inform you that there is an interesting development about to take place in your life. The pink angel feather is presented to you as a symbol of unconditional love. The color pink is a mixture of red and white. White, spirit, commitment, and red, energy, loyalty. If you are already in a relationship, romance may be rekindled, or the relationship may be elevated to a higher soulmate level. And we have the soulmates, the lovers. If you are single, someone new may enter your life, bringing you great love and affection. The angels ask that you are open to receiving great love and enjoy the extra attention. Go with your heart. Affirmations that you can use is I am following my heart. I am willing to ready and to receive love. Now you have the King of Wands, and the Wands are the ones that go for what they want. Other symbols of the pink angel feather: friendship, compassion, motherly love, fidelity and faithfulness, happy memories, harmony, honor and service. The pink angel crystals are rose quartz, rhodonite, rubellite, pink tourmaline, rhodochrosite, cherry, opal and thewlite. Associated angels are Archangel Samuel, Heart Angel, well I did say that, Angel of Love, develops the higher emotions. Angel Handramnil, Angel of Love, awakens memory of eternal love. Angel Squadhosi, Angel of Partnerships, energies, intimate relationships. And that is your reading for 2026. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you will join me in the lives on Wednesday morning on Facebook, YouTube on Wednesday night, European time, and Thursday or Friday on TikTok. Please like and share, and I hope you have a beautiful festive time and a healthy, happy year ahead. Take care. Bye-bye.